Hey guys, Rob here. I'm just going to be showing you guys my X-Saber deck today. It's not really the normal X-Saber deck or anything like most X-Saber decks. This X-Saber deck is more of a beast-oriented X-Saber deck. When we get started, first off, you have 3 super nimble mega hamsters. Yes, that's right, I run 3 of these guys. They're amazing in this version of the deck. They're pretty much the main card of the deck. They give me all of my combos. They have 1800 defense, so they give me field presence, and they're really good to synchro with as well. So this is the best card in the deck. I then run 3 Raikos, either searchable by charge or by hamster. It also gets rid of things like Royal Oppression and Necro Valley, which can really hurt my deck. I then have 3 Dark Souls. Obviously, with the hamsters, it's even better, and I can mill it into the graveyard or get it with hamster or just set it. It's a great card. I then run 3 Fulham Knights because it's a mill-oriented deck. Fulham Knight is actually a lot more usable in this deck and a lot more useful. 2 Emmer's Blades. I'm only running 2. It's really not that big of a deal in this deck anymore because of the hamsters and the Raikos. Emmer's Blade is kind of taking a back seat in this deck. And I have 2 Boggart Knights. 3 seemed like it was too much since I get most of my summons from hamster anyway, and I can always search it if I need it, so it's not really necessary to run 3 of a card that you don't really need 3 of in the deck. Then I have 2 Polymuro. It says Polymilo or something like that on here, but the actual card is called Polymuro. And its effect is you pay 500 life points to special summon after an X-Saber you control is destroyed by battle. So it can be very useful if like you've milled it with a Raiko or something. Then you can easily just get it back. And if you have 2 of these or 1 on field, 1 in graveyard, you can get 1 out and then pay 500 to get the other one out when that one dies. So you can create a loop with these where you pretty much never take battle damage. Then I have 1 Ragagura. Even though I'm always going to have X-Sabers in my graveyard pretty much, I still just think that I only need 1 Ragagura. It's a really good card, and I find myself using it constantly in the deck. It's just I really only need 1. 1 Poshul. It's still got the combo for Hyunlei, but to be honest, it's really not necessary. I just use it because I know I can use it to get the combo, and it can synchro into a Barkion with my hamster. So that's how it makes itself useful and justifiable. I then have 2 Fall Trolls. I don't run 3 also because I can search it or get it back with Ragagura, so I'm always going to be able to get Fall Troll. I find that I would draw way too much if I had 3 in the deck, and it's one of those cards I really don't want to draw that much. Then I run 1 Green Baboon. It's a giant beat stick that can pop out of nowhere, so it's great in this deck. 1 Gores. Gores, I don't run that many traps, so Gores is even better in here. 1 Charge of Light Brigade to get the Raiko to your hand and mill off 3 more cards. Really helps out. 1 Reborn. It's just to get anything back. I mean, obviously it's a staple, as well as Dark Hole. 2 MSTs staple. Cold Wave staple. True Nade is a staple. Mind Control. You run 6 tuners, so it's pretty easy to synchro summon in this deck. Then I have 1 Pot of Avarice. That's because you're going to have a lot of synchro summoning going on, and Hamster and Raiko, you can always put those back into the deck, so it's a good card to plus with. 3 Book of Moon. Oh, excuse me. 3 Book of Moon, because Full Home Knight is so much better in this deck. I can capitalize on his effect a lot more. So I find 3 Book of Moon to be essential. And then I have 3 Gaunt's Mercy Call. This is another card where I feel like I need 3 of it because it's a win more card, and this deck is about swarming, so I really find it to always be helpful, never really dead. The worst it'll be is if you draw 2 of them first hand, but you'll almost definitely be able to get an X-Saber out immediately, so not a big deal. 2 Trap Stuns. I almost decided to run 3 Decrees, but I don't really like Decree in this deck. I find myself running it too much in main decks now, so I'm trying something different with 2 Trap Stuns and Oppression. Because I have the Hamster that specials during the battle phase, I can pretty much just stop my opponent from doing any specials, then explode on them with like a Cold Wave play or something. So it's very good in the deck. Side decking, I'm siding 2 Thunder King Ryos, 1 Effect Failure, 2 DD Crows, 2 Decrees, 1 Road, 2 Dust Tornadoes, 1 Mind Crush, 2 My Bodies, and 2 Noblemen of Exterminations. My side deck is pretty much just my protection cards. Mostly for the Gravekeeper matchup, that's why I have the Dust Tornadoes and the Thunder Kings. And you can also even side in the you can definitely side in the Mind Crush and like possibly in My Body because they might side in Noblemen's against you. For the Blackwing matchup, you have the Thunder Kings, the Effect Veiler, the Starlight Road, Dust Tornadoes, Mind Crush, double My Body, and that's pretty much it. And then you can pretty much just see how it's a defensive side. This is against the Neos Alias type deck thing. For my extra deck, I run 2 Gothams. You get them out pretty easy because you can go full troll. The Gothams loop in this deck is pretty easy to pull off. So you should be running 2 of them. 1 Stardust, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Colossal, 1 Black Rose, 2 Hunelays, 1 Naturia Barkion. This card is amazing. It just turns off all of my opponent's traps, and it's pretty simple to summon because I have Fallen Knight and Dark Soul plays almost every turn, so real easy to get out. 1 Goyo, obviously, 1 Bryanak, 1 Catastor, 1 Naturia Beast because it's just so broken as well. It just stops your opponent from exploding on you, and it's just really good. 1 Armory Arm because you can get it out pretty easy in this deck, and 1 Urbellum. Urbellum's in here. I don't really like him, but he's one of those cards that you kind of have to have in your side deck just for the situational moments. So that's the deck. Hope you guys like it. Try it out for yourself on either YVD or KCVDS. It's a fun deck. I know I've had a lot of fun with it, and it's very competitive as well. So thanks for watching. Hope you like the deck. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Peace out, YouTube.